Hi guys, this is Michael from the Board Games Chronicle. Today I have for you something special. On my blog and on my channel I mainly talk about the board games, but I'm a sucker for everything connected with ancient Rome, and recently I discovered a game, Legionary's Life. This is a PC game published in 2019 by a sole developer. It talks about a regular legionary's life. You start in the ranks as a pretty low there, and you go through the ranks up forward. What attracted me to this game is a couple of things. First of all, you can see from the graphics it's not any kind of a very new, modern, stylish design where what's most important is the graphics. No, definitely no. This game is really interesting because of its flavor, of its repeatability, and about the tale it tells. It's really pretty accurate historically, I can tell you. I would like in this material to show you more or less how to play this game, what I learned about it, maybe attract to you. Important thing, there's even demo to this game, so I'm really positively surprised. It's kind of like moving back to 1990s, early 2000s, where games with similar graphics were made, where demo was a usual thing, and it really is something which also attracted me. You might say, oh, a bit of nostalgia. Yeah, definitely a bit of nostalgia for sure too. How shall we proceed? First of all, it's important to note this is a game which does not forgive errors. If you die in the battlefield, the game is over. You might think, okay, so how many times I need to repeat, and will I have more chance except for the experience? Yes, you will have. Let's have a look at the Hall of Fame. You see, these are my deeds. I played so far 20 times, okay. And you see, you finish with particular score. The names, you will be giving the names to the Legionary here. So this is a particular score, and the more things you manage to achieve, the better. For example, Trajan managed to kill so many enemies, sometimes in shared fight with other colleagues, sometimes only wounded, got a civic crown, silver armilla, bronze armilla, and won the cup 5 times. That means that he has like 1530 points. You may ask, okay, what's this all about? The more points you are gain and the more experience you have, the more options you have when you set up your character. So there is a progression in this game. This is not a progression where you can save, load. No, there are no possibility to load. You can save the game at particular intervals, but you cannot load it. Unforgiving, yes, I told you. But with each completed campaign, or maybe part of it, you will get some additional points which will help you to equip your Legionary at the beginning of the game, giving you more possibilities to simply get further. I like the music, I like the sounds. I haven't switched them off, guys, because I really think this is climatic and it really helps in this game. So we can actually in options do it slightly less. Okay. Combat we would like to have quick, we don't want tutorial. This is good. For video, yeah, we have everything. I told you, this game does not require a lot. This is good. Now, how long would this tutorial take? The answer is very simple. I have zero idea. We might survive couple of campaigns, or we might die in the first one. Although with my experience and with the equipment I can buy, probably will go through the first campaign. The game is, by the way, about the Second Punic War. After the Zama disaster, we are joining the Scipio Africanus legions, which are being shipped to Spain. And this is more or less the moment where we start. Let me show you how to start the game. New game. Yeah, we'll lose our current game. This is completely okay, because it was only a kind of a thing which I was testing. You see, this is a role-play game. Also, you have 8 most important statistics. and at the beginning you can accept them and progress, or you can roll for them. And when you are rolling, you can put emphasis on physical, balance, or mental part. I definitely suggest you to do the physical part. Now, when you will be rolling, you will be getting some values with more than 50, some with less than 50. Let me show you. What to choose and how to choose. In essence, if you calculate how many values you have above 50 and how many below, you can get a pretty decent roll if you have like 60 above what you have at the beginning, at the baseline. For example, we have plus 20 here, plus 22 here, so this is 42, plus 11 this is 53, plus 2 55, plus 1 56, plus 3 59, and minus 11 48. Shall we accept it? I think this is a pretty good roll. Normally maybe I would roll a couple times more, but not this time. What should be our name? Let me be one of the most famous, let's say, Roman generals of the time, so Scipio. Maybe not Africanus yet. Okay, now, this is the place where you set up your character at the beginning of the game, and here is very important place. This 1123, this is exactly the number of points which is increasing with each and every campaign you finish, or even if you die. So this is the way to progress within the campaign. You would not have saves which you can load and retry some difficult battle. No, if you die, you die. But with each play, it would be easier for you to jump into this game. So what shall we do? First of all, let's have a look at our starting weapon, helmet, and armor. As you can see, the costs are pretty low. We'll take the best sword, we'll take the best helmet. We will not be taking the best short chainmail. You see, 1000 is too much. I would like to use some of this for the skills. So let me take this. So we have 918 for our skills. And this is the cost of upgrading the skill. We should upgrade whatever is the lowest first. Awareness, we need awareness, definitely we need it. It's costly. If you increase by more than 5, the cost jumps. So we might to focus on also some other things. Endurance will be important. You see, you can also buy the natural swordsman and Aegis embodiment. Okay, special skills. That one gives you the starting sword skill of 36 instead of 29, and here starting shield skills 36 instead of 29. 29 is pretty poor, guys. We will need to increase it during the training. Okay, so endurance went up. What else? Coordination, that's for sure. That's for javelin throwing. Okay, it changed to 50, so we stop. I would still go with this awareness, we need it. We need much higher. Intellect, enough to say it's not so important in this game. Charisma might be a little bit, yeah. Sorry to say this, but yeah, let me just improve intellect a bit. Now the costs went up. The lowest is quickness, so we might want to do some of them. Now we have 113, around 2, maybe 3 additional points we can give. I will give strength. And now those 15 we can add to the starting coin. You see, 62 is a starting coin. We'll add them here. We used all the points and we are done. Here we would have a very interesting historical recaps which you can skip. For this tutorial, let's just go through them. It tells about the first Punic War and now what happened else. You click and you move further. Okay, so the war was between Carthage and Rome, and the Roman Republic won the first war, as you can see. That was quite unexpected, but of course the price was tremendous for both parties. And indeed, when you look at the first Punic War, it was one of the greatest engagements of all the time. The logistics with those guys use is unparalleled, yeah, from the previous wars, and also a lot of Middle Ages armies were not able to you know, do such a great logistic. There was a truce, of course, between the wars. Yes, and then Hannibal Barca led an army through the lands of the fierce Gauls and across the mountains. This we know. And then there was a growing panic, of course. Yet his attempt to turn the Italic allies on the Republic wasn't successful. This is exactly the Second Punic War. And another war was being fought in faraway Hispania. And it was crucial to prevent reinforcements from joining the Hannibal, of course. The father and the uncle of Scipio Africanus were killed, and the Centuriat assembly had to appoint a new proconsul. Only Scipio's son, a young man still in his 20s, stepped forward. Everybody was afraid to go to Spain. Yeah, that's the true story. You, on the other hand, had no choice at all. Right after you had come of your age, you were enrolled in a freshly raised legion, part of a 11,000 strong reinforcement bound to accompany the new proconsul in Spain. Now you reach your destination and join what is left of the previous army. And we will be training now, so far away from your home that you can hardly comprehend the distance, with little to no chance of ever seeing your family again. Deprived of most of the rights you held as a civilian, you feel strangely calm as you prepare to face the hardship to come. Really, really, really love whoever wrote those paragraphs. They are cool. Now, this is the main part which you will be interested in. Here you have the explanation. It's what you can do. Here will be the time left, how much time you still have. Then you have your main statistics here. Yep, it tells you all the stuff, and you can look at character, so all the attributes which we were, you know, changing at the beginning. All the skills: very low sword, very low shield, very low javelin. This is health, pretty nice. This is how much we earn, what are our fixed costs, and what we get net. Also in which line we are hastai. Not the best one. Okay, we need to gain some experience to be promoted. Hopefully we will finish in Triari. Now we have rank, none. We don't have any rank. Inventory shows what equipment we have. We don't have grace, which is not good. We need to get them as soon as possible. Deeds, so what awards and one kill enemies we have. And we can of course save and exit and come back here. You cannot load, that's important. So how shall we start with this? We'll start with training. In training we have two important things: javelin practice and solo practice of sword. And on sword it's only efficient up to 40. Later on it's not efficient. Then you can spare. In order to spare good or best legionaries, you need really to have a very high troop opinion about you. The troop opinion is here. We have now 50%. To spare with the best, it's like with good is like 75. Should give you enough chances of them accepting you. To spare with the best, you need to have 100%. So this is javelin practice. You cannot practice above your coordination. Yeah. If you look here, coordination 57, so we can javelin practice up to 57. And yeah, that's it about training. Now workouts allows you to run, quickness and to increase quickness and endurance, swim, coordination and endurance, gym, strength and constitution. Then we can buy and sell, but we'll be searching and the time will be going. We can have also some leisure activities which will decrease our stress, and miscellaneous, you can go for extra patrol. There could be a random encounter, but the troops will like us. Extra guard, we will be bored, probably our morale will be hit, but at least our troops will like us. Extra coaching, we are on not high enough rank to do it. Offer sacrifice. Don't try it if you have high intellect. Sorry to say, but in order to do it, the lower the intellect, the better. Yeah. So how do we do the training? Let's start with a solo practice. Your sword skill has increased, great, and time decreased. once again your sword skill has increased. Now, during your training, there will be these things which will be interrupting the situation. The threat of your life is spun, and something unknown is happening. Quintus Labienus, since you were kids, yeah, now he's in the same manipul as you. He's very nervous of late, and you always have two things to choose from, and whatever you choose, you would be doing some checks. You can click Control to show you here your attributes and skills. In this case, I have a feeling that the charisma or something like this will be defining one. So let's try. 56 should be. I think the check is being done 56 out of 100, so more than half should be. We haven't passed charisma test. Something, yeah, your virtue has decreased, your opinion troop has decreased by 3. Unfortunately. Okay, so we practiced 2 times solo. If we do it 3rd time, we start to get fatigue over exercise stress. But nice. Now, let me do some workouts. Run, endurance increased, swim, and gym. Gym will also increase our exercise stress because it will be 3rd one. I've noticed that after the 3rd one it starts to increase. Now let us try to spare anyone. Yes, we managed it. The stress is now in yellow. We'll in a moment start losing morale. Let me just spare anyone. Okay, shield increased, but the morale is hit, so it's good to either have some leisure activities or maybe extra patrol. It will also decrease your stress. We volunteered for extra patrol duty, but nothing changed. Now the opinion of troop increase and Centurion also increase, but we have some random thing. Your physical prowess gives you a significant advantage whenever you are sent out to gather firewood. Immediately the check was done for strength, nothing bad happened to us, and our opinion has increased. So what training shall we do? Solo practice is one of the most important. Let me do it 2 times more. Let's do the leisure to decrease the stress. Just hang around. We increased troop opinion. We gained some denarii. We played board games. Okay. Have fun is we need to spend 10 denarii. I will not do it now. Let's come back now to workouts. We haven't gained anything. Swimming we gain. Constitution gained, and we get the pay. Morale content is not bad, could be a little better. Let's try to increase it. Okay, patrol, help us. Leisure, hang around, play dice and play board games. Again, some random encounter. You are on guard duty when you hear a strange noise. It came from somewhere to your left. Investigate. Yes, we managed to check it. It was just an owl. Good. We don't have much time. Let's see how much money do we have. 130. We should be able to find something. Okay. We have 113. They have graves, but they are pretty expensive. We don't have so much money. Let me check this. We can compare with exactly the same. Very similar. Very similar. And it costs 128. We should be able to sell the old one. Let's see, for 25. So let's do it. Confirm sale, and now let's buy this one and equip immediately. So it should improve a little our armor. We still have some time. Why not practice again? Some javelin skills also. Move on. The time is over. Move on to the next main battle as soon as you feel ready. And this is exactly where the best part of the game starts. Okay, our camp bursts in activity. Of course, we can skip it. Remember, when you will be playing again and again, you would probably prefer to skip this descriptions. We march to the south. It doesn't take long for your destination to become apparent. By the way, there will be some random encounters during those battles, so not every battle will look the same. So that's also something nice about this game. You are bound for New Carthage, the capital of the Carthaginian colonies here in Spain. That was a really bold move by Scipio, but it worked out. We reach the destination. According to the camp talk, the closest enemy army is about 10 days march from here. You see, you are a simple legionary. You are not Scipio, you are not planning the attack, you are not talking about what to do. You're just going to the camp and hear some gossip. Cool, really cool. You cast a glance at the city walls, strong stone walls. Thought of fighting your way up those up there makes your stomach churn. Okay, here you can change some stuff with inventory, but other than that, just save and exit. But we'll continue, of course. The next morning, your manipul is among the first to move out of the camp and reach the plain right in front of the city. If what your Centurion said is true, the garrison of New Carthage consists of a small mercenary army, possibly 1000 strong, and of course the city militia. Okay, we start. Okay. We are partially deployed and they attack us. The militia is attacking us, and now when the other side is at the right distance, you prepare to hurl your first javelin. Now, our javelin practice is pretty low, so picking off a specific target before you have, I don't know, 40, 50 doesn't make sense. Just throw it into the enemy ranks. Will we pass? No, I'm not surprised. And our troop opinion and morale decreased. We will have this all the time. Okay, we start the fight. Now, this is how the fight looks like. To the left is your Legionary and your allies. To the right is militia. Here you would have some information whether there is any penalty regarding somebody being higher or lower. You can also click here on those guys to see the details about the attributes, about skills, morale, what they have. They have weapon reach 4 versus 2 of ours. Now here you can set up whether you have defense or offense attitude. You see, the throwing of javelin is more likely when you are in offense than in defense. And you can of course use here the combat health with all the all those stats, attitude, actions and so on. I will not be reading through this, feel free to do it, I will show you how to do it. So first of all we'll go forward and we'll throw javelin. We missed. Now you see, this is our endurance. I would, yes, okay. This is the health is in red. The stance I show you, the fatigue is here. So this is the stamina. You use it for attacks, you use it for throwing javelin. If it's close to 0, you will be less and less efficient. You see now the attack on torso, this is the hit, and this is the armor. So it shows you that we have, I don't know, 55-60% possibility of hitting, and we should penetrate armor. Okay, so arm, head, leg, groin, neck. And the more fatigued you are, the green one, and the less stamina you have, the blue one, and the more defense you are, the lower probability. You can also look at the damage. Basic damage at the torso is 1-0, arm it will be 0-6, head, groin is much more, neck 2-0, but you see the probability is low. So we can attack, we can use the feint, it will decrease the stamina here. We can use the shield, knock, it's sometimes pretty good. We can also try to hit soft spot, it's smaller probability, but you then get the enemy fatigued. We can recover when our blue dial is too low, or we can use respite when we would like to decrease the clip. I will simply attack torso. Hit. Now they try to do the feint, we didn't manage to do it, so let's do a torso again. After the first hit, You see, we are getting more and more probability because he is not only fatigued, but also hit. And shall we now use the shield? Not yet, doesn't make sense, just let's kill him. Now he's severely wounded, if it's more than 50%, and you can see here, effect is, let me click it. This character's weapon is temporarily denied any reach advantage, and weapon attacks are severely penalized at this moment in time for them. Okay, let's attack further. Oh, we are close. And you see, he didn't manage to hit us, and he lost this stamina. Let's finish it off. Now, we have one turn without any enemy. The new ones will come. You see, we get some opinion and morale boost. The best way to do it now is recover. Okay, and we have another mission. The fight usually lasts up to 20. Shall we attack? Why not? You might think, oh, it's going so easy. Believe me, before I reached the level when my Legionary is able to fight so easily, it took some time. It's not good. So we didn't manage to hit him. Let me see if we can knock him now. So let's once again attack. Not good. We would need to recover. Failed. Okay, once again. Not good, guys. Okay, now it should went positively again. What happens? It's not so obvious. Let me try to know. Yes. And once again charge. And now we should be able to hit hard. Yes. Good. You see? Oh, actually the fight finished. You need sometimes, when you cannot hit them directly, you need to decrease their stamina to be able to get behind the defense. Okay, the militia is in disarray. Good. For a brief moment you stare at the few bodies scattered across the ground. A few legionaries, but the vast majority are militiamen. We try to pursue them, nothing happened, and we continue. Unfortunately, we just have not passed some check. Centurion would like to storm the city walls. Wow. Okay, there will be some decision. Promises to share a generous portion of his reward should he manage to be the first man over the walls. When you are starting this game and you are just a couple of your first game, never ever volunteer for anything. You will die. You will simply die. I will not be volunteering here too because I would like to show you the later chapters. Really, it's not easy to survive here. So we'll do your best to stay alive. Okay, the defense help us not to be hit from the top when we climb the walls. And now we start the we started to fight. The gates are open, fantastic. We go now into the city, killing everybody. Your thoughts are interrupted when a small number of militiamen stand in your path. Close in. Let's fight with them. Okay. Militiamen are not hard to, as you can see, to fight. Sometimes you can have two attacks consecutively. As you can see. Okay, let me really get him down till the moment he's failing the recovery. Yes, now let me do the soft spot. Let me do the soft spot grind and look at the green bar if we hit. It hasn't changed. Usually it was. Maybe the militia is not so. Okay. We look at the militia lifeless body. You can have elation or pity. We will do elation and we will get morale boost. Pity probably will give us a virtue boost. We go further. Probably if we would have some of the abilities differently, we would not have only one choice. New Carthage is almost conquered by 500 mercenaries from the garrison are still holding the citadel. The proconsul is looking for volunteers for an assault on this last bastion. No more than double loot, sure. But they are not easy to fight with. Only the most experienced legionaries are volunteering. No one would blame you if you back off. Normally you should not do this. But guys, we played a lot this game, so let me show it to you. Maybe we'll finish this demo in a moment. You step forward and your opinion of troops, Centurion per consul are increased. Okay, the mercenaries will not be so easy. You now javelin, we just throw it in enemy ranks. Okay, we managed to land it. Some confusion. We still ourselves for the incoming fight. Oh shit! Your enemy have a high ground. Your max stance is penalized, so it will be difficult. Already you can see that the javelin throwing is not easy. If you look at them, yeah, they have full armor. Their morale is not too high. Okay, that's good. Professional soldier. Let's have analyze now. Okay, it would be. What are our attack options? Low, no penetration. Low, no penetration. So guys, feint is also very low. Shield even more. So what we'll do? We'll back out and we'll recover, allowing them to do so only Ash. They hit us for 5. Not good. Now we can try to hit them. The highest chance is here. No, not good. And we are hit again. And you can see we should back out now. Okay, now we lost some of this. Can we do some fight now? Attack. It's increasing moderately. Okay, let me do here. No, that's not good. That's again not good. Will we survive? Most probably yes. But that's not what we wanted. Okay, let me just get some more break here. He tries to attack. Now, he didn't manage to do it correctly. If we stand too long in defensive stance, we will start losing morale. We're fantastic to knock him, but the probability is not high. Oh, finally, we managed to hit him. His armor is taking some of the damage. Oh, and now it might be good moment to do the shield. Not yet. Okay, this is higher probability. Maybe finally we can knock him. No. No, we will knock him. We'll simply try to finish what we started. Might be good to recover. No. Let him do a mistake. No, he didn't. He didn't fully. So knock is only 1/3, guys. It's not an easy fight. Yes, we got here. No, we didn't manage to finish him. Yes, and now go back and recover. There is another one, but okay, it's like 2 turns till the end. Should be fine to survive here. And we managed to hit him even. Okay, he managed a quick feint and took some of our stamina. Our morale is deteriorating, but we have a brief lull in fighting. We don't know what's going on ahead, one after another. The rows before you fall back in the Centurion signal slowly, or find yourself once again at the front. Fantastic, isn't it? But we are at least fatigued, so that's good. Let me see this penalty. This penalty is this character SMEs have a higher ground. Okay, but they are really fatigued, so can we knock them? Not yet. Attack. You know what, guys? We'll do respite and allow them to attack. Maybe they will. Yes, they actually are even more fatigued. Let them make a mistake. Yes, they are even more fatigued. Okay. Oh, and now we will go forward. They are fatigued. They didn't have some of this stamina, but still they managed to get back. No, these are not the good chances. Let's recover. And let's try once again and maybe this time knock them. No. It's not easy. And we need to survive still, yeah? We are in red now. Failed. Okay, attack. Oh, not good. Let's get back. Let's recover, really. We need to recover. Okay, when we are not attacked, the recovery is automatic. Oh, he managed to get some stamina back. Okay, we have possibility to attack. No, finally we got him and we recover. He missed the attack. So maybe we'll knock him now. Oh no, we had 50% and it didn't work. Let's go back and let's recover. The situation is changing slowly. Let him again do some mistake, hopefully. He did a respite. I know that we are risking morale. Okay, our armor absorbed it. And managed to survive. Formation actually backed down. The mercenaries are surrendering. The new Carthage has fallen for the first time in so many years. A change in the tides of war. Morale increased by 8. We get 120. The citadel assault is another 150. And we have an important base of operation. This is for our fighting. We increase sword, shield, javelin skill by 5. Because we volunteered and we killed so many enemies, the sword, shield, javelin increase even by 1 more. And because of our achievements, we got bronze armilla. And what is more, in the recognition of your efforts and achievements, you have been promoted to Tesserarius. Fantastic, guys. Now we are moving to the part 2. And this will be a possibility for us to further, you know, buy new equipment, train. Our opinion of troops moved up, so definitely we will be able to have a better chance of sparring with them. For the character, as you can see, sword, shield, javelin, definitely better than 29 with which we started. Some of those statistics are also moving up. The next stage will be still in Spain, and I believe the third also. After the first 3 parts, you will be able to either finish the game, go for retirement, or go with Scipio to Africa and start the battles there. I'm not sure how much time it's already for this. I don't want to keep you too long. I think I presented enough, you know, information about this game, how it plays. I haven't shown you everything. There are some random encounters where you need to collect the supplies. Sometimes you can get ambushed by bandits on the patrol. There will be a lot of interesting stuff happening during the siege of New Carthage, for example, of Old Carthage, where you need to find some weak spots. With time you get more proficient also with your shield, and you will be knocking enemies much more often. Sometimes you will be fighting 1 to 3, or sometimes 3 to 1, or sometimes with one of your colleagues versus 3 others. This game is really greatly written. As I told you, the graphics are like old school ones, but I really like them. However, the gameplay is addictive. You can see our deeds so far. You can look at our inventory, how does it look like, all the statistics. You can look at our character. We are still in hostile line, but we are Tesserarius and will be progressing. I think I will pause here because we can go on and on and on with this game for ages, at least till we decide to go in retirement or simply got killed in the fight. For now, that's everything from me. As I told you, this is unusual thing for me to prepare. It's not a board game, it's a PC game. Usually when I'm showing the PC games, that's mainly some board game implementations, digital implementations. Here, that's a specific case. Here we have a digital game, which I fully recommend, guys, you to try. There's a demo, you can see how it plays, and you will get addicted to this. Oh my god, you will get so addicted, trying once again, and once again, and once again, and each time having more points for the initial setup, so it's getting slightly easier. I actually had a very big jump when I managed with this guy, with Trajan, to get 1500, so it's 2 times than my second achievement, or 2.5 than my third achievement, so you will do some breakthroughs and definitely get a lot of fun with this. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give thumbs up, feel free to comment, share also maybe other games in similar style, and that's all for me. And to be quite honest, can't wait for the author to create similar game, maybe in the Julius Caesar times. That's all from me. Thank you for watching, thank you for being, and have a good day. Bye.